The Xfinity Series heads to Atlanta this weekend for the 17th race of their season at the newly renamed Austin Hill Motor Speedway. Austin Hill has yet to win an Xfinity race on a super speedway with yours truly in attendance. So I'm hoping that means I'm his bad luck charm, because I really don't feel like seeing him win for the 87th time at Atlanta. But enough bitching and moaning. Let's just leave that for the boomers. There's paint schemes to review. Let's go. Sheldon Creed's back to rocking the School Shooting Memorial 5000, and we wonder why this guy's never gotten a win. 3. Connor Zilisch took this exact same paint scheme to Victory Lane last weekend. Will Carson Kvapil do the same? Probably not. 10. Now this is just slick thinking on Jesse Love's part. If you can't beat Austin Hill at Atlanta, be Austin Hill at Atlanta. This car looks like if Austin Hill's Bennett paint scheme switched to the dark side. 8. This is perfect timing for someone to be sponsored by a pharmaceutical company, because I just remembered last night Emily told me that I need to go pick up her prescription tonight. Thanks, Parker. 9. At first glance, you may think that this is just another beautiful SS Greenlight paint scheme. And you'd be partially correct. It is beautiful, but this isn't just any regular SS Greenlight paint scheme, because it's sponsored by everybody's favorite Walmart version of myself, Wade Taylor. I joke around, but this is actually really exciting. I think every little boy grows up wanting to be a race car driver one day. And sometimes it may take a while, but 9 times out of 10, that little boy's hopes and dreams will be crushed when they find out that they possess no driving capabilities whatsoever. So what's the next best thing? Owning a car. Then you grow up and find out that that's a terrible financial decision. Nobody makes money in racing. So what's the third best thing that you could do? Put your company that actually makes money on a race car. Congratulations, Wade. This is really fucking cool. I'm happy for you. And I can't wait to finally meet you in person. Speaking of meeting, Wade and I are going to do a meet and greet at some point this weekend. So keep your eyes peeled on both of our social medias. Also, Wade, thanks for the tickets. You're really lucky that this car's not butt ugly. 10. Unfortunately for Wade, this is probably the best version of the Brandt car I've ever seen. And I'm not even like the biggest fan of peanuts either. But this car right here, man, goes nuts. 10. If I see Sammy Smith this weekend, I'm going to walk up and dump a thing of laxatives in his drink and tell him it's belly welly. Please somebody tell me I'm not the only one that's seen those videos pop up on my For You page. Please. 5. It's embarrassing how many of you guys get bamboozled by the daily downforward tweets every single day. I mean, seriously, come on. Daniel died to the Cup Series sponsored by Culver's. Give me a break. The Cup Series part, totally believable. But Culver's? Come on now. 9. This is Josh Williams. 7. I have my fingers crossed that for this weekend, instead of having a cooler full of water and Gatorade and other hydrating beverages, SS Greenlight instead has a cooler full of this vodka and Sprite, of course. I call that sponsor activation. 10. I can't tell you how tired I am of these cartoon characters. I mean, what the hell is that first one doing? It looks like it's in a UFO. 5. William Sawalich has been qualifying really good lately, but he just hasn't been getting the finishes. I think by just feeling my presence inside of the facility, William's due for a good day or night. 10. Everybody's favorite mediocre Cup Series driver that retired 2 years ago that refuses to just stay home and watch NASCAR on his couch is back again this weekend. Prepare yourselves for a 13-car pileup caused by a terrible Eric Almirola block tomorrow night. 4. And then you got that Brandon Jones guy. 6. Just to make things interesting, I think Atlanta should require Austin Hill to restart dead last after every single caution. I'm praying tonight for anybody to win this race besides Austin Hill or Eric Almirola or Sammy Smith. 8. The retina surgeon turned halfway decent race car drivers back again this weekend too. You'd think a guy with that much education would be smart enough to stay out of a race car, but I guess not. 7. Dean Thompson pretty much admitted to my entire comment section last week that he did indeed suck in the Truck Series. You really got to appreciate a guy that can wake up in the morning, look himself in the mirror and say, dude, you used to be a fucking bum. But look at me now. I'm driving badass looking race cars every week and I'm overperforming every expectation anybody had for me. You know, guys, I gotta apologize. I'm really bad at giving compliments. I guess it's like Emily always tells me. It's not the stuff you say, it's your tone. 10. I've recently been informed that there is at least one human being on planet Earth that thinks this is a good paint scheme. But I understand now. It's crystal clear why you married my best friend. You have piss poor taste. 0. Shout out Cliff. I don't know what happened to him, but I'm assuming it's not good. 10. Cue the line. Alpha Prime never misses. 10. Someone mentioned me on Twitter with their top 10 list of their best paint schemes for the entire weekend, and this car was number 1. But it doesn't surprise me because the rest of the list was completely fucking awful. So, shout out that guy. 8. I gotta hand it to you, Jeremy. This car looks like a B-2 stealth bomber. Better watch out. This thing might just sneak up and catch everybody off guard tomorrow night. 10. Control, Alt, Protect. Hackers hate us. Just like Mason Maggio hated me the week of Nashville because I didn't include his paint scheme in the review. Sorry, Mason. Why don't you tell Joey to upload his paint schemes to NASCAR.com? Because they do fuck. 8. I could just feel it in my bones that even after all this Mr. Nice Guy shit with Taylor Gray, his first win is going to come from dumping the dog shit out of somebody. And I think that happens in about a month at Iowa. Book it. 6. We exist to build great things. Well, I hope you built a great race car for Leland Honeyman this weekend. Leland, I'm just begging you, please. And don't worry, I'll remind you tomorrow. Watch out for the choose cone. Please. Because this car is beautiful. It has race-winning look and feel. It's just super clean. I love that direct to-the-point message on the quarter panel. So here's my direct, simple, to-the-point message. Don't miss the choose cone. Be great. 10. I gotta tell you, my boys over at DGM are lacking big time on posting their paint schemes to NASCAR.com lately. Still bangs though. 9. First of all, I have to say that NASCAR sponsorship works because I bought Blues Hogs barbecue sauce last weekend and made little barbecue wieners. Now, congratulations, Connor, on getting your first win outside of a road course. But can we stop congratulating the guy on his first oval win? We make such a big deal out of it being the only triangular-shaped track on the circuit, but this guy wins and we say, oh, it's Connor's first win on an oval. Pocono has 5 turns. It's basically a road course anyway. Connor, you're a dog and I love you, but you're still winless on ovals. But thanks for the Blues Hog recommendation. 10. That big, beautiful bald eagle looks like it's ready to eat some of my barbecue wieners. 9. Identity theft. 0. And the paint scheme of the week goes to Nick Lights and SS Greenlight. Shout out Nick's mom. Guys, Wade kind of had my hands tied here a little bit because he threatened taking my tickets away from me if I didn't give him the paint scheme of the week. But anyway, here's my top 3. I gotta get my bags packed to leave bright and early in the morning, so I'll update the point standings for you next week. See you guys in Atlanta.